questions I get asked all the time is, Alex, what is an acceptable driver distance? Now, Frank's actually asked a question here about how can he get more distance. But one thing I want you to realise right now is this. I'm going to tell you exactly how you can work out what distance you should be hitting it. Are you above or below average for your swing speed? But first, let's talk about keeping the ball in play. Because one of the big things that I see when we get driver out is we stand here, we're playing with our mates and we think, I'm not hitting it long enough. I'm going to hit this so hard, we lose all coordination, we lose all sequencing, we lose all strike, and actually we start to hit it shorter because our ball speed goes down the pan. Now, what I want you to look at here before I tell you exactly how to work out and a guide to how far you should be hitting it for your swing speed, I want you to look at two things. A fairway finder, so let's look at tee height, how you sort of distill this into the swing, and also how to get tempo that doesn't just last one hole, that doesn't just last one round, that will last you the season. I've been using it for years and I swear by this. If you wonder what swear by means, it's like a Manchester slang for I wouldn't do anything else. Tee height. So what I want you to think about here is, and go against what you see online all the time, where half a ball is above the face. I like what they say. Well, I'll be honest, I don't like what they say. I want you to have it now where you just have a quarter of a ball above the face. And this is something I saw Tiger Woods do. Simply because when you tee it high, you have the whole idea of letting it fly, hit it hard. Whereas when you tee it at this medium height, in my opinion, when a quarter of the ball is above the face, it makes you swing a little smoother. It really does. So let's have a look at this hole here. This is a prime example. We could get carried away and think if I bomb one down here, we're playing off the yellows by the way today, we could get close and leave ourselves a wedge. But look how much danger. This is out of bounds, this is lost ball. We need to hit the fairway. You must have a hole like this at your place where you're like, okay, I just need to hit the fairway here. Don't get too excited. Well, this is my hole. This is me right here using my mantra. I'm saying A, B, C. A, B, C. Now you might think, Alex, you look like you just tapped that. And this is what I want people to say about you. Oh, John, oh, James, oh, so-and-so, you just tapped that. 268. 268, okay? And just for reference of club head speed here, because you get the arms and the body and what I said before about the sequence working all together, this is how you become more consistent and get lower scores. 151 ball speed, I know I've got way more in the locker, but I hit the fairway 8 times out of 10 doing that. When I swing faster, I can get a little bit out of control. And based on your club head speed, I'll tell you exactly how far you should be hitting it. Just for reference, that was my club head speed there, 101.8, and you saw that was a total of around 265, 68 yards total. So like, you can see we can start to get some good rollout on that trajectory too. That's what we want to see. So my rhythm, let me tell you how you can get this. This is probably the most important video you'll watch all year, in my opinion. You get your tee height, because I said this to John yesterday. Teaching on a Tuesday, I was just like, look, you want to play best golf? What does best golf look like? Not looking for golf balls. This is that. So, how I said to him to get his rhythm and what I want you to do, I want you to say in your head, A up to hip height. This is great for sequencing. Look how my body turns. B is completing your full turn to the top, where shoulders have turned a little more than hips. That's as easy as you need to think about that. So you've got A, B, and downswing should be C, where you should say C and finish saying C when your hands pass your shoulder. Let me show you that again. So it should be A, B, C. Not A, B, C. All gone. Don't need that. Rhythm. Let me get this one away, then we'll head back home and I'll tell you exactly how you can work out your yardage so you go, you know what? I can swing smoother. I can swing like this to hit it down the fairway longer. And remember, this is how high I tee my golf ball up 95% of the time. So make sure you do it too. A, B, C. Fairway finder again. Thank you. Straight down for tee peg. Right, let's show you exactly how far you should be hitting it.
And what I want you to get from this is what realistically you should be hitting it. Now, I see far too many golfers go after the golf ball, trying to search for 250 yard carry, 270, 280, and then actually hitting it in the hay. Now, this data that I'm about to show you will seriously surprise you at actually, well, how far your limits might be. And as soon as you start applying the advice that we've spoken about in this video earlier, I can assure you, you will be a much better golfer. So looking at this data right here, let's go through a few examples. Now let's have a look. If you're 90 miles an hour swing speed and have a 0 angle of attack, you'll get 132 miles an hour ball speed and only achieve a carry of 196 yards. And carry is what I'm bothered about here. Now that is probably much lower than you thought. And I'll be honest, not many people I teach get over 90 miles an hour club speed, but we're searching for a lot more. Now look at the 110 miles an hour club speed and look at the carry at now 260. Yes, we have a rollout of 310, but that is very much estimated. So you can see here, unless you're achieving ridiculously high swing speeds above 100, possibly even 105, we're never going to have that ability to carry the ball more than 254 yards. Now I know this is an estimation, and I want you to look at this as a guide to go, you know what? There's much more of a premium of hitting the fairway.